exchange for one another. Every NFT contains a digital signature which makes each one unique. Using a blockchain, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are assets that have been tokenized. They receive particular identification numbers and metadata that set them apart from other tokens. NFTs can be bought, sold, or traded for cash, cryptocurrencies, or additional NFTs. It all depends on the value owners in the market have assigned to them. To create a token for an image of a banana, for instance, you could use an exchange. The NFT may be worth millions to some people but nothing to others. The main distinction between cryptocurrencies and other tokens is that cryptocurrencies from the same blockchain are fungible, or interchangeable. Despite their similar appearance, two NFTs from the same blockchain cannot be swapped for one another.
What does non-fungible mean? The term fungibility refers to a product's interchangeability. Take 3 notes with identical smiley faces drawn on them as an illustration. One of them becomes distinct from the others when it is tokenized. It is non-fungible. Because the other 2 notes are interchangeable, they can both be used in place of one another. Examples of NFTs. The use of CryptoKitties for NFTs is arguably the most well-known. CryptoKitties, which were introduced in November 2017, are digital representations of cats with distinctive identifications on the Ethereum blockchain. Each cat is special and costs differently. They reproduce among one another, producing new offspring with different qualities and values from their parents. CryptoKitties quickly gained a fan base that spent $20 million worth of Ether to buy, feed, and care for them within a few short weeks of their launch. Some fans even invested upwards of $100,000 in the project. The Bored Ape Club has recently drawn controversy due to its expensive membership fees, celebrity clientele, and high-profile NFT thefts. Digital art and collectibles dominated much of the early market for NFTs, but it has since expanded to include much more. For example, the well-known NFT marketplace OpenSea offers a number of NFT categories. Photography. Photographers can offer full or partial ownership by tokenizing their work. For instance, OpenSea user Erubs1 has a collection of stunning ocean and surfing photos called Ocean Intersection that is sold to several different owners. Sports. Collections of digital art based on celebrities and sports personalities. Trading cards. Tokenized digital trading cards. Some are collectibles, while others can be traded in video games. Utility. NFTs that can represent membership or unlock benefits. Virtual worlds. Virtual world NFTs grant you ownership of anything from avatar wearables to digital property. Art. A generalized category of NFTs that includes everything from pixel to abstract art. Collectibles. Bored Ape Club, CryptoPunks, and Pudgy Panda are some examples of NFTs in this category of trading cards. Some are collectibles, while others can be traded in video games. How NFTs work. The creation of a new block, validation of NFT data by a validator, and closing of the block. Smart contracts are frequently incorporated as part of the minting process to manage ownership and transferability of the NFT. As tokens are created, a special identification number that is connected to a single blockchain address is given to each one. Each token has an owner, and the owner's information, i.e., the address where the token is physically located, is made available to the public. Even if 5,000 identical NFTs of the same thing are produced, similar to general admission tickets to a movie, each token has a unique identifier and can be distinguished from the others. Domain names. NFTs that represent ownership of domain names for your website's music. Artists can tokenize their music, granting buyers the rights the artist wants them to have. History of non-fungible tokens. NFTs were developed before they were widely used in society. Quantum, created and tokenized by Kevin McCoy in 2014 on one blockchain, Namecoin, was reportedly the first NFT sold. Quantum was minted and sold on Ethereum in 2021. NFTs are developed in accordance with the ERC 721, Ethereum Request for Comment number 721, standard, which establishes the methods for transferring ownership, verifying transactions, and handling safe transfers by applications, among other requirements. The ERC 1155 standard outperforms ERC 721 by batching numerous non-fungible tokens into a single contract, thereby lowering transaction costs. It was approved 6 months after ERC 721. A collection of digital artist people's NFTs sold for more than $69 million at auction in early March 2021. The transaction established a standard and a record for the most expensive piece of digital art ever sold. The piece of art was a collage made up of people's first 5,000 working days. Blockchain and fungibility. From a financial standpoint, cryptocurrencies are typically fungible, similar to actual money, which means they can be traded or exchanged for one another. Like every dollar bill in US currency has an implicit exchange value of $1, one Bitcoin is always equivalent to another Bitcoin on a given exchange. Because of their fungibility, cryptocurrencies are a good choice for a secure medium of exchange in the digital economy because each token is distinct and unreplaceable. NFTs change the crypto paradigm and make it impossible for two non-fungible tokens to be equal. Due to the fact that each token has a distinct, non-transferable identity that allows it to be distinguished from other tokens, they are digital representations of assets and have been compared to digital passports. They are also extensible, which allows you to combine two NFTs to produce a third, distinct NFT. Benefits of non-fungible tokens. Market efficiency is perhaps the NFT's most obvious advantage. A physical asset can be tokenized to simplify sales procedures and get rid of middlemen. If artists know how to securely host their NFTs representing digital or physical artwork on a blockchain can do away with the need for agents and let sellers communicate with their target audiences directly. Investing. NFTs can be used to simplify investing as well. As an illustration, the consulting company Ernst & Young has already created an NFT solution for one of its fine wine investors that involves storing wine in a secure location and using NFTs to safeguard provenance. Real estate can also be tokenized. A property could be divided into several parts, each with unique features. For instance, one section might be close to a lake, while another might be closer to a forest. Each piece of land may be distinct, valued differently, and represented by an NFT depending on its characteristics. Then, by incorporating pertinent metadata into a special NFT linked only to the corresponding portion of the property, real estate trading, a complicated and bureaucratic process, could be similar to stocks. NFTs can represent ownership in a company. In fact, stock ownership is already recorded in ledgers that include details like the name of the stockholder, the date the stock was issued, the certificate number, and the number of shares. The purpose of issuing NFT to represent shares is the same as issuing stocks because a blockchain is a distributed and secure ledger. The main benefit of using NFTs and blockchain instead of a stock ledger is that once an NFT share is sold, smart contracts can automate ownership transfer. The blockchain can handle the rest made simpler. Security. In identity security, non-fungible tokens are also very helpful. Personal data kept on an immutable blockchain, for instance, cannot be accessed, stolen, or used by anyone who does not possess the necessary keys. Through the fractionalization of tangible assets like real estate, NFTs can also democratize investing. A digital real estate asset can be divided between multiple owners much more easily than a physical one. This ethic of tokenization need not be limited to real estate, it can also apply to other assets, such as works of art. So a painting doesn't always need to have just one owner. Instead, multiple buyers can buy a share of it, giving them ownership over a portion of the actual painting. How can I buy NFTs? Owning some of this cryptocurrency, and keeping it in a digital wallet, is usually the first step since many NFTs can only be bought with Ether, ETH. Any of the online NFT marketplaces, such as OpenSea, Rarible, and SuperRare, allow you to buy NFTs. Are NFTs safe? Non-fungible tokens, like cryptocurrencies that use blockchain technology, are typically impossible to hack. The key to your NFT is the weakest link in every blockchain, though. The blockchain maxim "not your keys, not your coin" applies to NFTs as well as cryptocurrencies because the software that stores the keys can be breached and the devices you hold the keys on can be lost or damaged. As long as your keys are securely stored, NFTs are secure. How much are NFTs worth? In theory, anybody can tokenize their work to sell as an NFT, but interest has been fueled by headlines of multi-million-dollar sales. An animated GIF of Nyan Cat, a 2011 meme of a flying Pop-Tart cat, sold for more than $500,000, £365,000. A few weeks later, musician Grimes sold some of her digital art for more than $6 million. It is not just art that is tokenized and sold. Twitter's founder Jack Dorsey has promoted an NFT of the first ever tweet, with bids hitting $2.5 million. Christie's sale of an NFT by digital artist People for $69 million, £50 million, set a new record for digital art. French firm Sorare, which sells football trading cards in the form of NFTs, has raised $680 million, £498 million. But as with cryptocurrencies, there are concerns about the environmental impact of maintaining the blockchain.